I never thought I'd be the villain in my own story.
I never thought I would become the villain in my own story. I used to believe I was a good wife, a loyal partner, someone who valued honesty. Now I sit alone in my childhood bedroom, staring at a ring I no longer have the right to wear, replaying every decision that led me here. It didn't happen all at once. It happened slowly, quietly, disguised as ambition and excitement. My husband and I met when life was simple. He wasn't flashy or loud, but he was dependable in a way that made me feel safe. He listened when I spoke and loved me in ways that didn't ask for anything in return. Our marriage wasn't dramatic, but it was steady, built on trust and small daily kindnesses. I mistook that steadiness for boredom. Everything changed when I started a new job. My boss was confident, charming, and powerful. From the beginning, he made me feel noticed. Compliments came easily from him, wrapped in just enough professionalism to feel harmless. At first, I told myself it was just admiration. But admiration grows when it's fed. Long workdays turned into late meetings. Messages about projects slowly drifted into personal territory. I didn't stop it. I didn't set boundaries. I told myself I deserved to feel important, desired, special. I ignored the quiet voice reminding me of the man waiting at home, the one who loved me without conditions. The night everything crossed the line was wrapped in elegance and music. I dressed carefully, telling myself it was for the event, not for him. When he looked at me, something reckless stirred inside. He asked questions that made me doubt my own happiness, planting ideas I hadn't dared to think before. When he kissed me, I didn't resist. In that moment, I chose excitement over loyalty, fantasy over reality. After that, the lies came easily. I learned how to explain late nights and unanswered calls. My husband trusted me completely, and that trust made the guilt heavier. Every time he showed concern, every time he praised my hard work, something twisted painfully in my chest. I hated myself, but not enough to stop. Eventually, I realized I couldn't live two lives. The thrill was fading, replaced by fear and shame. I decided to end it, to leave my job, to return to the marriage I had nearly destroyed. When I confronted my boss, the mask slipped, the charm turned sharp, the confidence into control. He didn't see me as a person, only something he could own or discard. I thought walking away would fix everything. I was wrong. A few days later, he showed up at my house. My husband welcomed him politely, unaware that this man was the reason our marriage was crumbling. My boss spoke with cruelty disguised as honesty, revealing everything I had hidden. I watched my husband's expression change, confusion giving way to devastation. When my husband struck him, it wasn't violence, it was heartbreak erupting. I had never seen that kind of pain in his eyes. The man who had always protected me now looked at me like a stranger. He asked me to leave, not with anger, but with finality. That was the moment I truly understood what I had done. I lost my marriage that night. Soon after, I lost my job, my reputation, and the version of myself I believed in. The excitement I chased vanished, leaving only consequences. My parents welcomed me home without judgment, but I couldn't escape my own shame. The worst part wasn't losing my husband. It was realizing how deeply I had wounded someone who never deserved it. He blamed himself, questioned his worth, wondered what he had done wrong. Knowing my betrayal planted those doubts in him is something I will carry forever. I tried writing letters I never sent. Apologies that felt too small. Explanations that sounded like excuses. Some damage can't be repaired with words. Love doesn't survive betrayal just because one person regrets it. Time moved forward. My husband rebuilt his life somewhere else, far from our memories. I started over too, not to escape, but because staying the same would mean learning nothing. I'm not sharing this for forgiveness or sympathy. I know what I did. But I learned something painfully important. Real love isn't loud or intoxicating. It doesn't make your heart race. Real love is quiet. It's choosing the same person even when life feels dull. It's protecting trust even when temptation whispers that you deserve more. I thought I was chasing happiness. Instead, I ran from it. Some mistakes don't get second chances. They only leave lessons. And this one taught me that loyalty I send, proven in grand moments, is protected in the small ones, every single day. Thanks for listening.